Hello. Greetings and salutations, everybody! I wanted to stop by and just do a little touch base kind of situation. This is Colorblind Chaos Creations Project. We are here, in a way, we are trying to help those in early recovery be able to focus on their recovery. We're going to do this by gathering donations, whether they be monetary or within items. I have Amazon wish lists. We've got PayPals. We've got Cash Apps. We've got a GoFundMe. We've got a lot of things that are in the works. And what we're going to do is, if we receive the donations, it's going to be like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrushes, art supplies, snacks, just these simple things that we all need when we're in early recovery, because most of us have burned our bridges and we don't have anybody to turn to. So then we're inside of these treatment facilities, and I'm speaking from personal experience here. Sitting inside of a facility worrying about if I smell, or somebody noticing that my socks have such big holes in them that my toes are sticking out, or the fact that my shoes are talking back to me, right? We're supposed to be in that space where we are building ourselves back up and reclaiming our lives and becoming better human beings in order to be good for everyone else. Not saying that we're doing that for anybody else. We're doing it for ourselves, but we're going to be productive people within society. We'll be able to help others. We'll be able to build others up. We won't be stealing. We won't be doing this, that, and the other, because that's a part of the downside of addiction. And that's the truth. That's honesty. So I am sharing my recovery on this TikTok. And mine involves a lot of trauma work where I literally will get down and dirty, and I've been doing lives right after I do EMDR, which is dealing with my survival from childhood SA, childhood verbal abuse, childhood physical abuse, feelings of abandonment. I had an alcoholic dad, schizophrenic mother, like, on top of everything, right? But I'm sharing it wholeheartedly, so other people know that if I can get better, if I can sit here and not use, then they can not use too. Because I've survived a fuck ton of shit, right? So I need the word spread. I need this TikTok to grow. If I can monetize it, then I don't need monetary donations, right? Because then this TikTok would pay for all the items I need to get. But until then, I need monetary donations. I need physical donations. I want to be able to make these bags, and I'm going to do everything like Mr. Beast would do. Like, that's who my inspiration is. Mr. Beast stopped on the street and took a woman to get her nails and hair done. An act of kindness. It shows somebody love. It gives them inspiration to make their lives better. He helped people get places to live. Ultimately, yes, I want to be able to do that. But we're at the beginning. We're at the very beginning. I have a 1-year plan. I have a 5-year plan, and I have a 10-year plan. And we're just at the beginning. Help me at this beginning. Help me grow. Help me expand, and help me be able to help other people. Because when you're looking in the world around us today, I know that whenever I get on here, onto TikTok, or when I watch the news or anything else, all I see is negativity and cruelty. That's not who we are. Maybe some of you, but that's not who we are as a people. Let's be kind, let's be loving, and let's help other people. Let's help these people stop being sick. Let's help them get on their feet. Let's help them not want to go away. Because how many of you have lost somebody to addiction? Think about that. I've lost many, 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 many friends in the last 20 years due to addiction. I almost lost myself to addiction. And I'm a survivor. And I can stand up because my stories are going to be told. Every single one of them are going to be told on this app so people know that they're not alone. So people know that no matter how bad it gets, and I know people had it worse than I did, but know that you can stand up. You can take your life back. So a part of what I do is help with that. The other part of what I do is, let's get these bags made, because we will make TikToks of the purchasing of the items. We'll make TikToks of making all the bags, and we're going to make TikToks of dropping them off at the facility. We can't show giving them to people because that breaks HIPAA, so we can't do that part, but we can show dropping them off at the facility. I'm also looking for people to write letters of encouragement, hope, love, whatever that is positive for these people in recovery. Send them in my DMs. Send me a letter in the DMs, and I will print it up and add it to a newsletter that I can put into the bag, so when I give it to them, they can pull this letter out and read it and know that somebody cares about them. That even though they might have burned every single fucking bridge, that there is still one person in this world that cares. Because that's all it takes. That's all it takes. And as a survivor of a ridiculous amount of sexual trauma, a ridiculous amount of verbal abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, religious abuse, as somebody who used drugs as a super bad coping mechanism, but I'm reclaiming my life and living the most basic life possible, but I'm still doing better than I was a year ago. So help me help them. Let's do this.